You let that woman murder that doctor.
Whatever the truth behind the murders of my fellow counselors, we can't allow the Dark Brotherhood to gain a foothold in Blackwood. I'd like you and Evely to go to Bloodrun Cave to ascertain the situation there. Talk to Evely and make your plans.
She sent the Brigandines to deal with the Dark Brotherhood?
Until we know more, I'm not prepared to engage in an all-out war with the Dark Brotherhood. No, better to send you and Evely to investigate the situation. Then we can determine if a more forceful response is warranted.
All right. Evely?
All right, you heard Leviticus. Time to get back to work. While the counselors remain here and wait for the scribe to show up, we need to determine what your Dark Brotherhood friends are actually up to. Show me that letter you found in Gideon.
Here. The orders from the Dark Brotherhood's matron. Said they wanted to establish a sanctuary here.
Yeah, these are definitely orders. It mentions Bloodrun Cave. That's northeast of Leowyn, toward the edge of Blackwood territory. Well, as the spinners always say, the best way to find out what's happening in the clearing is to step into it.
Letter indicates the entrance to the sanctuary is deep in the cave, though.
Of course it does. Nothing has been easy since I found that strange book and started chasing down Leovik's secret. Well, are you still interested in solving the mystery of the ambitions? Will you come with me to Bloodrun Cave?
Yep, I'll go with you. Let's investigate the sanctuary.
Meet me at Bloodrun Cave. Despite your assurances, we need to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt whether the Dark Brotherhood is behind the murders or not. I'm still not sure I can trust you. You're an assassin, and you only just told me.
Do you need to be shouting that with the legates and the counselors right behind us? Yeah, we only helped them on the Gold Coast, you know?
All right, but why keep it a secret from me? We were trying to prevent the counselors from being murdered, but 4 people had to die before you decided to mention your connection to the murderers. Oh, sorry, possible murderers.
Come on, you know me. Worked well in Arsenium. Anything else doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, we did, didn't we? All right, your secret's safe with me. But if the Dark Brotherhood turns out to be involved and you lied to me, well, let's assume that's not going to happen. I just hope I don't have another one of those waking visions.
Keep on saying this stuff about visions, huh?
Remember back at Fort Blueblood when we found the murdered servant? I had a vision of a shadowy figure. It was a robed and hooded cultist. Order of the Waking Flame, I think. It was brief and powerful, over in a moment, but the figure felt evil.
You think these dreams and visions are connected to that strange book you recovered? You didn't see me, right?
Could it be? It's written in an unknown language. Probably Daedric. Lupus sent me to find it, so it must be important. The last vision was a warning about the cultists. I can't let them get this book. I'll hang on to it, no matter what.
All right. Let's go. The Bloodrun cavern, right? Yep, we've been there before. Let's teleport. Hey, Flamage. Over we go. Oh, back down we go.
Glad you made it. I wasn't looking forward to going much deeper without you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Bloodrun Cave, huh?
Yep.
Creepy. You go on ahead. I'll follow behind you. Make sure nothing tries to ambush us. I'll catch up farther in.
We've been in here a lot, actually. So how are we supposed to find the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary?
Check the letter you found. It said something about a door located deeper inside the cave. And there was a strange line about death being the key, whatever that means. Go on. I'll follow along shortly.
All the way down there, huh? Here we go. Alright, chat. Do you think we can do this totally stealthed? Can we avoid all fights? Can I not get stuck on things? Run, run, run. Oh, we made it. Over this way.
Place is huge! No sign of the Dark Brotherhood. Just a lot of creepy undead. Let's keep going.
Oh, that was close. Up and over we go. I got some Dark Brotherhood motif stuff here. Some red candles, the skull lanterns. The carpets.
This looks promising. Let's talk.
Yeah, that's one of the doors.
That door. That's gotta be the entrance to the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I doubt it's as simple as turning a knob, because that door doesn't have one. Let me see that letter you found again. Wasn't there something about a key?
Here you go.
Gutted, untold danger, long trek, clear out. Ah! Here it is. And remember, death, my brother. That's the key.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do. They have a passphrase to get in the black door. We're kind of letting you in on a lot of secrets here, Emily, so don't go spoiling it around.
You really do know your Dark Brotherhood stuff. Sure would have been helpful if you mentioned any of this a lot earlier. All right, assassin. Is that what I call you now? If
Yes.
you're so smart, go and open the door. I'll wait. Go ahead. See if that passphrase opens the creepy black door.
Hope, my brother. Nightmares, my brother. No, death. Just decided to exit me out. Okay.
Still looking for your murderer? Well, you've come to the wrong place, my friends.
We found the black hands beside every body.
Must I say it again? You've been duped, and the Dark Brotherhood has been set up to take the blame.
Heavily.
You talk to the assassin. I'll watch the others.
Hi, Yellum.
Haven't we already had this conversation, sister? Tell your little wood elf friend that we are not her enemy and go find the real killers. You know the Dark Brotherhood doesn't play coy. If this was our doing, we would proudly admit it.
We need answers, though, Liam.
I'd like some too. I'm curious to find out who has the gall to frame the Dark Brotherhood. And rather successfully, I might add. That's no small feat. Whoever it is, they managed to trick the lot of us. Crafty indeed.
Okay, so do you have any leads then?
Nothing substantial. You're the closest link we have to whoever this unknown enemy happens to be. Now that you're here, maybe you could... What?
Look out! Oh no, don't kill him.
Cultists, portaling in. Quickly, secure the sanctuary.
That's the Order of the Waking Flame. What are they doing here? Come on, we need to figure out what's going on.
Dun dun dun. We do, but first, books. And rapport, yay. Books. No lore books? Come on.
This can't be a coincidence. Did the Waking Flame cultists follow us here?
How do they get to just choose where to portal into? Plus, how are they killing the Dark Brotherhood so easy?
Trying to occupy this sanctuary. But why?
Fall back! Close the portals! Warn the High Priest!
Oh, I think not.
Oh, yes.
All right. What were we discussing before they so rudely interrupted us?
Hi. Hi again.
I assume this will satisfy your masters in Leowyn. The Dark Brotherhood is not your enemy. The Order of the Waking Flame invaded our sanctuary and killed my brothers and sisters. I can't let them get away with that.
Why did cultists attack the sanctuary then?
Seems to me the cultists didn't want you talking to me. Didn't want you hearing me tell you for the 100th time that the Dark Brotherhood didn't kill those counselors. If you ask me, those are your murderers. The Order of the Waking Flame.
Why kill everyone here then? That seems kind of weird. Why frame you in the begin with? The Chancellor didn't seem like the main Chancellor there didn't seem like the one that was doing it. The one from Gideon though was really adamant about getting rid of the Dark Brotherhood, wasn't he? Cultists seem to be after the same thing Emily and I are looking after though.
Opportunity and motive. Look, I don't know what that may be, and I don't want to know. But I do want to step through this portal and stick my dagger in their High Priest's throat. Care to come along?
Oh, let's go.
Good. Now you'll see how a Dark Brotherhood assassin deals with unsanctioned targets. And please notice that I won't be dropping any notes or leaflets along the way. Come on. Let's go before the portal closes.
Stay with the assassin. I'll inform Captain Rianne and Counselor Leviticus about the cultists.
You were all about, like, how do you prove this isn't the guy here? And now, here you have a chance to go watch him, like, go kick ass, and you're leaving. Okay. Emily's just like, I don't want to see the bloodshed. Just tell me about the adventure after it's over. I am so bringing Emily back a heart or two.
Not the worst place for a Daedric cult to hide out. Let's look around.
Yeah.
This definitely has a sense of Daedric cultist about it. Let's look around and see if we can find their High Priest. I really do want to loosen his tongue before I slice it off.
Right. Go.
Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who leaves important papers lying about. Give that a read, why don't you?
The Wood Elf Archer has been a problem since Blackwood, Blackdrake Villa. She and her friends are getting too close and learn the truth about the big secret. And they continue to interfere with their efforts to get possession of the four ambitions. Putting them on the trail of the Dark Brotherhood would work for a while. We bought ourselves time. Now to finish this. As our High Priest, I command you to follow them to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Recover the cache of Leovic hid in the ruins and kill them all. Assassins in Leowyn and Leowyn mercenaries alike. And once the Wood Elf is dead, see if she carries the sacred book. I want that tome.
Their High Priest actually ordered them to kill us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you know how it feels. Mm-hmm.
A close approximation of our calling card, but that entire pile is obviously a forgery.
Down here.
See those wounds? My assassins did that. Then the cultists crawled back here to die. See if they're carrying anything important.
Amulet. A little sad I couldn't use the Blade of Sithis on that guy. See. Hey, William. Over here. Over here. Whoa. What? Why does he keep on, like... That's really weird. Try moving him over here. He's like just... He's just like going straight through all the dialogue. Alright. Oh, is it a bug? It says to talk to him, right? So we'll talk to him. I didn't even get to talk to him. What? Why did that just like go straight through? Okay. Quick bug fix, hopefully, here. We're gonna camp out, come back in. Hopefully that fixes whatever the...
Let's see if something deeper inside
There we
this
go.
ruin points us to the identity of the cult's high priest. Figure out who they are, and you may learn more about this secret than you ever imagined. Oh, and you still have that amulet. It might come in handy.
Why so interested in figure out who the high priest is?
Because I owe them for besmirching the good reputation of the Dark Brotherhood and for ordering the deaths of my brothers and sisters. And because now, I'm curious. It's like an itch that needs to be scratched.
You know anything about the cache mentioned in the high priest orders?
No. The orders suggested it was placed in the sanctuary after we abandoned it the first time. We hadn't finished reopening the place, and I hadn't run across any hidden caches. Another mystery, I suppose. Let's keep looking.
All right. And for folks just joining us back on YouTube, yeah, we just clipped out a big portion here because his dialogue was messing up because of an add-on. Not sure what it was. You notice our UI is a little bit different as well. But for this portion, we're just gonna leave it like this until we can get ourselves into the next area. Also, no mini-map. You don't get to see where we are on the map unless I open it up. Hello?
Over here.
We
Voices.
failed to kill all the assassins, and the Wood Elf and the mercenary are still alive.
Yes. The High Priest isn't going to be happy about that, but we retrieved the cache hidden in the old sanctuary.
With the contents of the cache, the High Priest should be able to determine where to find the first ambition.
Agreed. And we will soon have the location of another one of the ambitions. As just another Imperial Counselor, the High Priest has them all fooled.
Yeah, big surprise.
Now that's something new. What do you think? Sometimes listening provides the answers we seek. It seems their high priest is actually one of your counselors. That explains how they knew your movements. And they found whatever they were looking for in the sanctuary.
Right, so sounds like they know where to find the ambitions too. From Levi's secret, right?
I'd rather not know any more about this damn secret. It's cursed. But did you see how they opened that portal? They used their amulet on the pedestal. You still have the one we found. Let's find another pedestal and see if we can follow them.
All right, go. Down this way. Whee!
Keep looking. We need to find a pedestal like the one those cultists used.
Here we go.
That pedestal looks promising. Let's talk before you try to open a portal. This may work. It may not. We may open a portal that takes us to the cultists, or we may open one to some dark and deadly corner of oblivion. Still, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, ready to try something daring?
I'm ready. What do you suggest?
It looked to me like the cultists used their amulet on the pedestal and opened a portal. Examine the pedestal and see if there's a place to fit the amulet. These Dagonist fools think they've gotten the better of us. Let's prove them wrong. Well, we have a portal. Time to find out if leaping into it turns out to be a good or bad idea.
You want to go first?
Well, we won't get any closer to answers standing here. Let's see where that portal leads.
Why do I have to go first? Now what?
Looks like the portal sent us to another part of the Iliad ruins. Let's see what's in this section.
All right. Your forward area.
I told you we were being followed, Acolyte. That shows him the true power of the waking flame.
We're already gone! They're just like talking to themselves, acting all big, and we're already gone. Sorry. I've already sent word to the exempted high priest. The steward of the three of the counselors are dead. Only counselor Inita eludes us, as the counselor is not currently in the province of Blackwood. I've also sent documents to uncover the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. With that information, the High Priest should have no trouble determining the hidden location of the first of the four ambitions. Moreover, I've ordered the attack on Leowen Castle. Soon, the documents kept in by the other counselors will be ours. Then the locations of all the ambitions will be revealed. Now, I must step out and deal with these pests that have entered the ruins. I think I've been followed from the sanctuary. Look forward to showing the true power that the faithful of the Prince of Disaster could bring bear upon when necessary. All right, so we know that the treasurer was not involved, right?
We're too late. The location of the ambition was sent to the High Priest. What was that about an attack on Leowen Castle?
It's got to be the guy from Gideon, because the counselor that was already in... The chancellor that's already in Leowen already had these documents. He might know more than he's giving on, but he already had the documents. There's no reason to, like, keep them from them. He can even copy them, right? On top of that, the guy from the chancellor from Gideon was like always like going after the Dark Brotherhood, while the other one was a little bit was trying to hold back. Districts Zanasura. Time for the four ambitions is almost upon us. We must accelerate our efforts, or decades of planning will amount to naught. Emperor Leviavic hid the ambitions and was killed before he could inform me of their locations. But he left clues and various hidden caches throughout the Empire. We can ferret out the portions of the secret that my fellow chancellors are aware of before we execute them. And yes, We must die to pursue the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. We will blame the Dark Brotherhood for their murders and deflection of suspicion for the Order of the Waking Flame as long as possible. Besides, I have recently learned that one of the Leovik's cache is hidden in the form of Blackwood Sanctuary. Sending our best acolytes, kill the stewards, kill Steward Pharaoh Lupus and the Chancellor Aber, Fowler, Inta, Jarek, and Sophus. We need to make the murder. We may need to murder Leviticus as well. Yeah, so it's not the one from Gideon there. The former chief counsel is too smart for his own good and may realize what's happening and act against us before we can steer the forward missions. I shall plan an attack against myself. One that will be foiled but further implicate the Dark Brotherhood. Remember, do not contact me. I should contact you. Nothing must reveal my true nature until the appropriate meetup. In the name of the Lord of Fire and Flood, High Priestess Vatican. Vatica.
Vandacia is the Order's High Priest. I knew I disliked the man the moment he had me beaten. So, now I know who needs to die for this grave insult to the Dark Brotherhood. Counselor Vandacia, the High Priest of the Waking Flame. But what do you make of that journal entry about the first ambition and an attack on Leeuwin Castle?
Well, they sent whoever, they sent whatever they found, to I cannot pronounce his name, Vandacia, and apparently ordered the cultists to attack Leeuwin.
They got what they were after, and now they're sending their forces to kill the rest of the councillors. With the other councillors dead, Vandacia will be the only person who knows the secret of the Longhouse Emperors.
Yeah, kind of more than that, though. Leviticus has documents to reveal locations of the remaining ambitions.
And Vandacia will do everything in his power to get his hands on those documents.
Yep.
I suppose your course is clear. You need to return to Leeuwin Castle as quick as you can.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to stick around and deal with a few more of these Waking Flame cultists. I still have a little anger to work off after that attack on my sanctuary. I suggest you return to Leeuwin Castle with all due haste.
You won't come and help me defend the counselors?
I'm an assassin, not a soldier. I've done my part. Now go do yours. When I'm finished here, if Vandacia is still alive, well, then we'll see what we shall see. That portal should take you back toward the exit, or to some terrible plane of oblivion. One or the other.
Fun! Let's go! Whee! I might have aggroed something, but... Actually, can I just teleport there? Yeah. Wait, why not just wait right there? I mean, hopefully it wasn't Bandit's UI that was causing the issue. All right, we're back again. We have some add-ons turned back on again.
Get those doors open. We need to get to the counselors. They're barred from the other side. Mercenary, you've returned. Everly's attempting to breach the barracks. Go!
What's going on?
The Waking Flame cultists created a distraction. And like raw recruits, both Everly and I fell for it. As soon as we left the castle, they swarmed the place and barricaded themselves inside.
Chancellor's still alive?
I'm not sure. By the time we realized the distraction was nothing more than a ruse, the cultists had locked us out. If the cultists harm Leviticus, Vandacia, and the others, I won't rest until they pay.
Yeah, Vandacia is actually a traitor. He's a high priest.
What? Are you certain? Vandacia has served Blackwood and the Empire before that for more than 50 years. Enough. We need to get inside. Then we can determine the truth of all this. Find Everly by the barracks and assist her.
All right. Go.
Steady. Wait for it. Now we can go in. Let's... Oh, you're here.
Hi. What you been doing?
Oh, thank Ifra you're back. Captain Rian and I, they tricked us, lured us out of the castle. Now the place is locked down and I don't know if any of the counselors are still alive. I've mucked this up real good.
Well, Counselor Vendicia is actually behind all this. He's a high priest. Vendicia, that's it.
Traitor. He tricked us, lied to us, had his own colleagues murdered, and all to get his hands on a few Daedric weapons? But Lyrinth, the Dremora, she told me that the fate of the world was at stake. We need to reach the counselors.
So does door lead to the castle?
Yes, the barracks connect to the rest of the castle. Since I dispatched the cultist guards, we can get to the counselors and the legates this way. Let's go, but stay alert. We're not sure how many of those cracked acorns are waiting for us in there.
All right, let's go.
Hurry! We need to reach the counselors.
Do we?
I can't believe Vandacia fooled us, or that he's in charge of these fanatics.
Oh, we gotta go through there.
Vandacia, how could you?
Valeria, with everything at stake, how could I not?
Counselor Valeria! No!
Aw. I totally could have saved her.
We won't let Counselor Vandacia get away with this. He has to answer for those murders, and we can't let him and his cult get the ambitions. Come on. Baragon? When did you get here?
Ooh.
I came as soon as word arrived
Oh
from
yeah, her brother.
Leviticus. I was with him when the cultist attacked, but we got separated.
We have to find Leviticus. Come with us, brother. We need to stick together.
Do. That does not seem good.
Counselor Valeria. She's dead. We have to keep looking for Leviticus.
Oh yeah, this is where they knocked her down. Out in the courtyard?
Vandacia, you traitor.
I will finish what the Longhouse Emperors started, Leviticus. I will set loose the power of the four ambitions. Lord Dagon, hear your high priest. Send forth a champion to destroy these
What is
meddlers.
that thing? Kill it! Kill it!
Don't worry about me. Deal with that.
Enemy is this way.
Counselor Leviticus, you're alive. Let me get you out of here and somewhere safe.
Vandacia. The bastard fooled us all.
You guys okay? Huh? You alright? You good? Getting here kind of late. Heavily.
We won't let Councillor Van Dacia get away with this. He has to answer for those murders.
Alright, alright. He will answer someday. Whether it be through collect call or through letter, he will answer.
Friend of my sister, come, speak with me.
I think I should talk to the chancellor, the counselor here. Hi.
A moment, please. Talk to the scribe while I catch my breath.
Captain, you believe me now?
Thank the gods Councillor Leviticus and the legates survived the attack. Even Countess Kara was able to slip away unharmed. We were lucky. The casualty count could have been much higher.
Now I was suspecting the Countess had something to do with it too.
Now that Van Dacia and his cultists have run off, you should talk to my brother, Baragon. He's the scribe that Councillor Leviticus sent for. I think he was able to translate at least part of the coded documents before Van Dacia grabbed them.
There we go.
Now that we're out of immediate danger, I will say it is good to see you again. I only wish it was under better circumstances. I have good news, however. I deciphered the code in the documents you recovered.
Did the document tell you where to find it?
I'm not sure. I only translated a small bit of the code before the assault began. It mentioned a vault to protect them, which I assumed to mean the ambitions. It's hidden in the Ogel Bok, but I'm not familiar with the term.
Ogel Bok.
Argonian, perhaps? It sounds like it, but I'm not sure. I haven't reported to Councillor Leviticus yet. Since it looks like he wants to talk to you now, please inform him of my findings. And tell him I apologize I wasn't able to decipher any more.
Well, I guess I'll talk to the counselor now.
Let Councillor Leviticus know what I deciphered from the coded document. That the vault that protects them is hidden in the Ogel Bok. I wish I had been able to finish translating all the documents before Van Dacia stole them.
Well, it's good to see you again.
And you as well, my friend. Thank you for continuing to assist my sister. I know she can handle herself, but that doesn't mean I don't worry about her.
Why did Vidicia try to kill you, too?
I imagine he didn't think I had time to decipher any of the coded passages. I barely had a moment to look at the documents when the portals opened and his cultists burst in. Luckily, I'm very familiar with that particular code. It was my specialty.
So we can't tempt you to come with us?
Alas, my adventuring days are long past. I'm much more comfortable these days with a quill and ink instead of a sword and shield. I'll stick around and ask if Councillor Leviticus requires any more of my services, though. As long as I'm here.
Leviticus?
Will pay.
Van Dacia. A high priest of Mehrunes Dagon. Has he been a Daedric cultist all these years? I failed to see the signs, and now the counselors. They're all dead. Valeria, Sophis, Eibor, and Jirik.
You failed to see the signs, huh? Were you checking his phone? Did you see him, like, texting weird symbols at the middle of the night? Well, he tricked us all. Well, maybe he tricked most of everyone here, but, you know, not me.
Yes, of course. The Sanctuary. I suppose this proves the Dark Brotherhood wasn't involved in the plot to murder us.
Yep.
What else did you uncover while you were away?
Vindicia is a cult's high priest, and they know the location of one of the ambitions.
It's worse than that. Van Dacia wrestled the documents you acquired from the other counselors away from the scribe. Once he translates them, he may know the location of all 4 of the ambitions.
Baragon translated a portion of it. He mentioned Ogel Bok, but doesn't know what knows that word.
Ogel Bok? I've heard that term. It's Argonian. I believe it refers to a natural formation deep in the Blackwood marsh. But Van Dacia was more familiar with that region than I know someone who can help us, though. I believe you already met her.
You know someone who can help us locate the hidden vault?
If the term leads us to the vault, so be it. All we can do is follow the clues we've been given. Talk to Keshu the Blackfin. If anyone can help us navigate the wilds of Blackwood, it's Governor Keshu.
I wonder how Keshu's gonna feel about the fact that Leviticus was, or not Leviticus, I want to call him Chancellor V, because it's easier for me to say that instead of his actual name. Bendicius.
Damn. I can't believe Vandacia is a traitor and a cult leader. And he killed Valeria. Almost killed Leviticus. He's been ahead of us the entire time. We can't let him get to the ambitions. We just can't.
Yeah, Leviticus recommends we go to Gideon and talk to Keshu.
All right, we have a plan. In the meantime, we saved Councillor Leviticus, cleared the Dark Brotherhood of the murders, and determined Vandacia is the traitor and leader of the cult. You did good, my friend. Here, your share of our compensation.
Yay! Skill point, and we get a bow out of it. Nice.
So, the information from the former councillors points to an Argonian location. Someplace called the Ojel Bok. Vandacia ran off with the documents before we could learn more. Now we need to figure out what it means before his cultists beat us to it.